All right, welcome back. Beloved actor Bob Saget, known by millions as America's dad on the show Full House, was found dead yesterday in his hotel room at the Ritz-Carlton in Orlando. No signs of foul play or anything wrong. No drugs or alcohol are suspected, but we talked about this and the loss of Bob Saget with Dave Rubin. He also had a friendship with America's TV dad. We talked about Bob Saget's life and legacy. Here's that conversation. All right, for more on the death of Bob Saget, let's welcome in Dave Rubin, who is the only stand-up comedian I could get to come on the show. No, I figured I'd make a joke. It's only appropriate. But, yeah, incredibly sad, but also at the same time, Dave, a reminder about how just great it was to have Bob Saget in our lives.
Yeah, it really was. You know, Bob not only was a great comic, everyone, of course, knows him from, Danny Tanner on Full House, and he was the host of America's Funniest Home Videos and, all the stand-up specials and the roasts and all that stuff. But I knew Bob as a friend. He was actually one of my best friends. He was a good, decent man. He was... it's like every comic wants to make people laugh. Like, that's it, right? Like, that's what's on the business card. You want to make people laugh. I never met anyone that enjoyed making people laugh more than Bob Saget. And he also, since we're doing this on Newsmax, and John, you and I are creatures of politics, he was not particularly political, but I know how he was always so sort of upset and distraught just about how crazy politics had become. He was always trying to do the healing thing there. I had many discussions with him about that. And he was just a good guy. And look, we lost Betty White about 2 weeks ago, who was sort of America's grandmother, somebody that everyone loved Betty White, right? Nobody was walking around going, I don't like Betty White. And everyone kind of loved Bob Saget, who was sort of like America's dad. And it's sort of, I would say it's a sad situation now, the way Hollywood has turned, where there aren't beloved people anymore, and we kind of need that to unify if that's ever going to happen.
Bring us together. And I was telling my team this morning, I was like, gosh, I'm going to go home and watch Wheel of Fortune with a little bit more care because, we got Pat Sajak and Vanna White. That's like all we have left from our childhood, Dave. It's just, I guess we're getting older, of course, but, you mentioned that. And I often thought about Danny Tanner, and, this is just how my mind works, but what would you think about San Francisco today? You can't raise a family there like you used to, but lots of memories flooding in today.
John, let me say that for those of us that are children of the 80s and the 90s, we have Pat Sajak, that is true. We have Vanna White, that is true. We also have Cobra Kai now. So we haven't lost all of our childhood yet. It is the best show on television. That's a separate topic altogether. But Bob really was he was a good, decent man. We don't live in a time with good, decent men anymore. It doesn't seem like that. And also, I've seen a lot of people online say, oh, well, he did all these dirty jokes and he was off color and the aristocrats and all that. And it's like, man, when you juxtapose Danny Tanner with the guy that could say some of the things that Bob could say, that was the magic. That really was the magic of Bob Saget. And by the way, John, he also did a ton of charity work and a lot of stuff behind the scenes that people don't know about.
He was beloved. Obviously, I didn't know him. You did. And everyone who did work with him or knew him just has the most amazing things to say. And that's the true measure of a man. What will people say about you when you're gone? And hopefully we'll have some people say some stuff about us like you have said about Bob Saget. An amazing man by all accounts. Dave, thanks for your time. Great to see you.
John, I will say good things about you because when I visited the Newsmax office, you told me where the good coffee machine was. And I'm forever indebted to you.
That's all it takes sometimes. The bar is low, I guess. But thank you, Dave.
Good seeing you, my friend.